Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, the 2nd of Feb, and I have just come home from my night shift, which actually went really well. I was on the postnatal ward, started off with 5 patients, ended up having 1 admission, and then sent 1 lady home. All of my patients were actually so sweet. Like, honestly, the nicest women I have ever met in my life. Like, all of them were so adorable. Had a very nice, straightforward night, no dramas, no issues at all. So that was really nice. This week I am only working on the weekend, so I'm actually working Friday day shift and then Saturday, Sunday night. So I have from now until Thursday completely off. What am I going to do with my free time? I don't know. I haven't quite thought about that part. But tonight I am going out for dinner with Crispo, my uni housemate. We're actually housemates throughout the whole of uni from day one to the end. So I'm very excited to see her and catch up with her. I think I'm going to go to Westfield on Wednesday because, as you would have seen from my ASOS haul, I'm not 100% sure on what I'm keeping and what I'm not. So I think going to Westfield will kind of clear that up for me.
How was Christmas? Let's have a weird. We've got the Dave concert, so we can't do anything on the 14th.
Hi everyone, it is Wednesday the 4th of Feb and today has actually been quite a busy day. Started off by getting rudely awakened by my father, who is going on a business trip or a work trip today, and he called me. He was like, I've forgotten my work phone, so you need to find it, take an Uber and bring it to the airport. Yeah, that was a lot of stress. Thankfully it wasn't too early, so he called me at like 8:20 or something, so not overly early. But I had to frantically get changed, brush my teeth, find said phone, which was not in the house. Said phone was actually in his bag, just in a new pocket of his bag. So all of that stress was basically for nothing. Then went to Westfield. Some damage was made. So I got the 2 jumpers I showed you. I bought TK Maxx. I actually didn't show you, but I bought some socks and then like a little earring set. I think it's a set of 6. I also bought a pair of like kind of like smart-ish joggings. They're basically jogging bottoms, but they're quite straight. I was looking for a coat slash jacket. So I wanted to get a kind of windbreaker rainproof anorak coat which has like a tiny bit of a fleece lining inside, so it's a bit warmer than like a normal windbreaker, but unfortunately I did not find one. And then I was also looking for a jacket that's like in between Baltic and warm. When it's like the early 10, like I need something to wear that's not like my huge winter puffer coat. The one that I saw in Uniqlo, I think I'm gonna think about it and come back to it a bit later on. But the only thing is, it's currently discounted, which makes me think they might not stay for very long, which is why I kind of wanted to buy it, but in the end I didn't. Because also I couldn't choose between the colours. There's a black one, a green, like a khaki one, and then the like sand brownish one. I really like the black one because it would go with everything, but then the sand one is a bit more spring. So not 100% sure what I'm going to lean towards, but keeping that one in mind.
저렇게 웃으면은 넘어가죠. 지금 유진 씨 알고 웃은 거예요. 햇빛 때문에.
It is time for yet another calendar update. This month I have 3 shifts per week, unlike last month, and I'm doing quite a mix of days and nights. I've got 4 day shifts and 5 night shifts this month, and of course, I am going on my big trip, which, as you can see, I will be going to South Korea. I'm actually going there for 2 weeks, during which I will be spending a weekend in Busan and the rest of my time based in Seoul. I am so excited. I can't believe it's come up so quick, and I hope you really look forward to those vlogs. It's Thursday and I actually haven't vlogged anything today. All I've been doing all day is watching Singles Inferno. I started late, so as of yesterday, I was officially up to date with all of the new episodes. I've got the last 2 episodes of the season coming out next Tuesday. So whilst waiting, I thought I'd catch up on the season that I've missed. The season running at the minute is season 5. And I accidentally skipped watching season 4, so I'm now watching that season. I've only just started. I think I'm on the 2nd episode, so I'm still getting to know everyone's names. On the menu this evening is a curry. I don't really know what type of curry this is. It's a curry that my sister makes quite a lot, which is really good. It's like halloumi, chickpea, and spinach. These are by far the biggest naan breads that I have ever seen in my life. Like, they're huge. These aren't usually the brands we go for, but it was the only thing that Tesco had. So we're literally having giant naans. I have chopped up my onions and my halloumi, which I am actually going to cook separately. So the onions go in one and then the halloumi goes on the side and only gets added in towards the end.
나도 좋아하지.
약간 어떤 느낌이냐면은 동네 친한 오빠랑 목욕탕 온 느낌.
근데 준서 씨가 뭔가 같은 나이였던 유진 씨랑 있을
Good evening, everyone. It is Sunday, which means it's Bad Bunny Sunday. I am so excited to watch his halftime performance, especially because I'll be seeing him in June. So I think that'll definitely get me very, very excited. And although I've had loads of sneak peeks as to what the actual concert will be like, this will also give us a little spice. And I'm just interested to see in what ways he can rile some people up. So that will be very exciting. To recap yesterday's shift, I was on a night shift and it was very busy. So, unfortunately, we were bed blocked, which means that all of our beds were full and we nearly had to close the unit. However, we didn't in the end. My ladies were all okay. I had a few ladies with some high blood pressures, and I also had one lady that was on quite a lot of antibiotics, of which two I had never heard of before. So that was a bit scary to give them at first. When it came round to giving it the second time of my shift, I felt a bit more confident with how to give them. And she was also the sweetest lady, which obviously helped a lot. Tonight I am back and I will most likely be on the postnatal ward again, just because that's where I was yesterday. So I'll be back with my same women unless some of them have gone home and I have new people to look after. Hopefully we have a good shift. I feel like yesterday was a good shift. It was just quite steadily busy because I basically spent the first, I'd say, 7 hours of my shift just giving antibiotics to everyone. So hopefully it'll be a bit easier this time round. And I really hope I have a good team on tonight. I actually forgot to check, but I will check on the tube just to see what the vibes are saying. Moving on to this week's media recap. TV shows wise, I am still watching Singles Inferno. So, as you guys know, I have been watching season 5. I'm actually up to date with all the episodes. The last 2 eps comes out on Tuesday. So, whilst waiting for that, I actually was watching season 4, which is the season that I had actually missed. And I'm only 4 episodes in, so nothing major has happened. We're still getting to know all the different people. I am enjoying it. The main difference is, so for some of the seasons, there were 2 infernos, which meant that the girls and the boys were separated until they went to paradise and then they would swap, which is what's happened this season as well. So it is quite interesting to see that compared to season 5, where it's just everyone all together the whole time. And there are a few plot twists as well, which I have been enjoying. I'm not gonna spoil, so if you want to go watch season 4 as well. They are also making a documentary or some sort of video, some sort of long length video called BTS The Return, which will be coming out on the 27th of March. So we actually don't really know what's going to be part of the documentary type thing. We don't know if it's going to be about what they were doing whilst they were off and now that they're back, what they're doing, or if it's going to be a preparation of their world tour or some music kind of studio clips that we're going to see. Like, we literally have no clue. And this time they're actually being quite good and they're not giving us any spoilers, which is really annoying because most of the time they do slip up quite easily. But this time they are all making a conscious effort to not give us any spoilers. So we are literally going to be in the dark until the day comes. Moving on to books, I'm still reading My Dark Vanessa. I'm now 50% into the book and I still don't know where it's going to go. Once again, relationship between a teacher and a student. I just don't understand how it's going to get interesting. I'm at a point of the book where we understand the relationship. So it kind of skips back and forth between 2000, which is when Vanessa was in school, and 2017, when one of the other students says on Facebook that the teacher had been abusing her or whatever when she was at school. So it's kind of skipping between the two, but I still don't really understand where it's going. I know I'm not going to DNF because I don't do that, but I am struggling to actually continue this book. Also, it is quite graphic. I'm not actually sure if there was a trigger warning at the start, but there are some quite graphic scenes. We'll keep going. Hopefully, at some point, it gets interesting. Music wise, we have been listening to my relaxing mix or my chill mix on Spotify. I'm also listening to my 2020s mix, which is just a good mashup of different songs from different people, different languages, which I have been enjoying, to be fair. There's no real set vibe to it. It kind of jumps around quite a lot, but I'm still enjoying it. And then I've also been listening to This Is Bad Bunny, of course, to get ready for the Super Bowl halftime show or the Benito concert. I will be giving you a update on my thoughts and feelings on Benito's concert tomorrow. So you will have to wait a week, unfortunately. But I am very excited. Hopefully, I'll be able to watch it during my break. I have also delved back into Chance the Rapper. I absolutely adore his acid rap album. I think it is so good. I love the different styles of music that he has in there as well. And I would highly recommend to people that haven't heard it, you've definitely heard one or two songs from the album. You just don't know that it's that album in particular. His other album, Colouring Book, is also very, very good. And I would definitely recommend listening to both. They are both quite different in that they were released 3 years apart, but I do really enjoy both albums. I think they are very well written, very well thought out, and they do have a very nice progression as well. Another exciting thing that is coming up, BTS have announced that on the 21st of March they will be doing a concert, and they're actually going to be live streaming their concert on Netflix. I think this will be it for the vlog. I hope you have enjoyed. Once again, thank you very much for watching my video, and I will see you next week. Bye!